Hey everybody, welcome back to Northernlion Plays the Binding of Isaac. Antibirth. Northernlion, you sound mad. Is it because you just had a Jacob and Esau run that you died 8 minutes into because of a Curse of the Unknown, plus like 12 unfair enemies hitting you simultaneously? No, that's ridiculous. What a highly specific question to ask. What makes you think that that could plausibly be the case? Anyway, what are we looking for here? As I put my positive demeanor back on. You know what? Sure. The unit that's largely in front, you can take the freezing shots. That's a pretty good get. We're going to try to knock off some more Jacob and Esau stuff, because I like Jacob and Esau as characters, even though they don't like me back. We don't need to do the alternate path, but it might be advantageous anyway, because you get the doubled item rooms. So, I think that's good for us. Deviled eggs, number 1. Double mint gum, number 2. Doubled item rooms, number 3. Still pretty high on the list, to be honest with you. Bombs, please. We would love a key, but the Tinted Rock might even be more pressing, given the fact that I spent a little bit of HP making this come true. Dude, the new Monstro sprite looks so nice. He's so, like, you know, bright-eyed and bushy-tailed here. I mean, he's not really bushy-tailed, but bright-eyed, without a doubt. He's looking absolutely Connor Oberstein. So I'm not stoked about the whole, you know, my HP with one of my characters is at 0 right now. Probably advisable to keep that guy on the back lines if possible. Hiding on the back streets, hiding on the backs. You know, track 4 off of Bruce Springsteen's 1975 landmark album, Born to Run. Underrated. You know, I know the album's got Born to Run. I know the album's got Jungle Land. I know the album has Thunder Road. It's even got, you know, your 10th Avenue freeze-outs and stuff like that. But don't forget about Backstreets, you know? That's not a good Bruce Springsteen impression. You get the idea, though. The whole album, top to bottom, is lovely. Just give it a try. Just giving you the occasional little damage here. If you've got the Spirit Heart to protect yourself, then as far as I'm concerned, no harm, no foul. But obviously with Jacob, we were kind of expecting, you know, with a 1 luck stat that we'd have a chance to pick up like a consumable. Might be mistaken in that. I'll play that blood bank some more, dude, because I think it's kind of feast or famine. You know, getting an extra HP upgrade, or even getting a blood bag that we could use to you know, take us into a curse room while getting some money out of it. It might not seem like much, but it could be. We're doing a lot of exploring here, because, I mean, I have things to do with bombs and keys. We have a key now. Obviously, that takes us down to the special floor. A second key probably opens that golden chest, or we save it for the item room on the next floor, which is extremely precious, because it has 2 items in it. Really could go either way. I like getting that early game acceleration, you know, that could be provided by a golden chest, but, you know, obviously we have to balance that with the fact that there could be nothing at all of value inside of it. So we have no bombs, so I think we try this just a little bit more, like that right there. That's where we're stopping. We got up to 8 cents. We don't need a charge for anything. And that would be really useful if, like, we had bombs, but we don't. So moving along, I suppose. We could have bought bombs on our shop. However, that would have left us bereft of a key to get this done. Holy shit, we got a bomb. We can now use this bomb to try for, like, the world's least likely crawl space. We got another key and another golden chest. Okay, which gave us another bomb. And you know what? Let's just go down to the next floor. And I mean the next floor as in the alt floor. Even though we don't need to take the alternate floors. Again, I've stated a couple of times, I want the, let's try it. It could be a library. Exactly what we were hoping for here. I gotta give this dude the love right now, just because he has the ability to basically determine whether or not we're getting deals with the devil right here. So we do need to still not get hit, but let's see if we can get some Spirit Hearts here. Alright, disregard. I was gonna say, you know, go into the curse room, no harm, no foul. Get, oh, Jesus Christ. Get some Spirit Hearts that otherwise would not be accessible. And I think even still, we gotta take the chance. Because I need to get this dude a Spirit Heart. I need to get his ass to Mars, but I also need to get his ass a Spirit Heart. A Red Heart is a start. That's what I've always said. Red Heart is a start. It rhymes. How could it possibly be wrong? It rhymes! It rhymes! Jacob and Izah, here we go. First round of the day. C1 AM 94G9. Maybe the double... Maybe the double room isn't worth it. I don't know. Maybe the double room isn't worth it. You ever consider that? Maybe the... No curses anymore. Jacob and Izah doesn't get any fucking curses. First mod I make for Antibirth. This guy is now devoid of curses. It's good though. I can feel the heat pumping. It means I'm alive. I'm angry and I want the win. Open that shit right up. Goddamn right. Hell yeah, give me a judgment. Get ready to get toasted, motherfucker. Okay. That was a short-sighted move, because now we have no key to get down to the downpour. But, dude, this character is a tough fucking go sometimes. But we're compounding it. We're doing it ourselves, you know. It's the danger of having played so much Isaac that I'm up to any challenge, you know. I fight for my friends. Basically, you give me the option to do things the easy way or the hard way. Most of the time, I'm going to do things the hard way because the easy way has been a little too easy in Isaac for a while. So sure, let's play as the new characters who I don't fully know how to control. Sure, let's go down to let's spend all our resources to get down to the area that could give us double item rooms, but probably will just kill me before I even have a chance to get there. Like, really smart, shrewd moves here. Really shrewd moves here. Thanks for the key. Get dusted, son. All I do is dust. Like, get ready, because I'm gonna dust as if I am employed in the hospitality industry, and I need to keep your room clean in order to ensure your patronage to my hotel. That's the level of dusting that I'm gonna do here. A dime that's top of the line? You shouldn't have. Also, thanks for giving me nothing on the boss fight except money that I won't even be able to use, because we're not gonna get any fucking keys. But I'm gonna win regardless, because George is getting upset. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. Yep, there goes our Spirit Heart. You tried to fake me out. Okay, yep, just another Jacob and Izah run. Here we go. What's our seed? 3Y8K 21DW. I don't know what to say. I don't know what you say. It's Curse of the Unknown, dude. As far as I'm concerned, Curse of the Unknown's pretty good. Just give me Death's Touch in here and we'll call it even. Yeah, Abel. Alright, let's add a third character to the mix. Am I tilting? No, this is mostly a fabricated tilt for the sake of entertainment. I mean, I am like a little exasperated. Antibirth and Afterbirth Plus have really taken this shit from like 100 to 0, if you know what I mean. Like, I don't mean that it's taken it from a, you know, games are good, the game is bad. I mean more so, hey, what were the odds of winning, you know, your average Afterbirth run? I don't know, 98%, something along those lines. Less if you were playing like an idiot, but still, like, you had a great chance of winning on every single run. Taking that down to like, you know, 50% or lower is, creates a situation where you're like, I'm not used to losing this much. Am I doing it to myself? I know I'm doing it to myself, okay? You don't need to tell me I'm doing it to myself. I'm aware of who is doing this to me. It's 80% me, 20% the game. So we gotta, you know, if we lose in the future, we gotta make sure we're losing on the EA Sports principle. We're not losing to ourselves, we're losing to it's in the game. Stuff that's in the game. Alright. We have no key, and you know what? Maybe that's the best fucking news I've heard, you know, all day. No keys. Luck ups, please. Alright, also fine. So we won't have a choice. We won't be able to go to the special floor, and maybe that's exactly what we need. You know, take the easy way out on the deal with the devil. Get stacked. And then, we don't need, again, we don't need to tackle the alt paths. We certainly don't need to worry about knife pieces. All we need to do is ensure that we're able to, pick up the negative, because that would be a major waste. Alright, the box is not the kind of item we want here, to be honest with you, but let's peep everything anyway. Luck up. Beautiful. Temperance. Also lovely, actually. And then, it's broken, reroll your dest. Alright, I mean... I've been saying that for years. It's broken, reroll your dest. Oh, it is working. We got a key as well. Let's do it. I don't know when to quit. Alright, down to the next floor. No Spirit Arts protecting our 1 unit right now, but... no problem. By the way, people keep roasting me. Why do you keep calling Jacob and Esau units? What are you supposed to call them? People? Are you out of your mind? They're characters, you know? I don't want to say character every time. Unit is a sensible way to, you know, demarcate who's who in this situation. A Spirit Heart. That goes to you. Holy shit, we may actually be able to facilitate a deal with the devil. I didn't even know you could get deals with the devil as Jacob and Esau. As far as I'm concerned, they were a legend like, you know, sailing a ship over the fucking horizon and living to tell the tale, you know? Let's do it! This is ideal! Okay, this Rainmaker is so doable. World's greatest players, but also don't ever get hit again. That was a bullshit attack. I think it was Abel's tier that actually freaked me out there, though. We've done it. We've done it. Deal with the devil. Let's give it to the unit most likely to take a deal. Isn't he lovely? Isn't he wonderful? I think we should give... We actually got 2 items there, so I'm not complaining anymore, but I think we should give Guppy's tail to the unit that will make the better flies if they become Guppy, which is Esau right now. And, wow. We should give Pandora's box to anybody, because it doesn't really matter. We're gonna wait... Oh, Jesus Christ. We're gonna wait to pop Pandora's box until the 2nd floor. Like, the 2nd... Well, I don't know, with Pandora's box, we're technically on the basement 1 right now, so we don't want to even pop it on the next floor. We want to pop it 1 floor after this. One floor after the next floor. That way we get an increase... No, you know what? We could do fine by popping it on the equivalent of the Caves 1. So we'll pop it as soon as we get down to the next floor, because honestly, like, shit's getting buck fucking wild right now. So what are we still on this floor for? Well, I mean, as good as things have been, could use a key. We also, like, I'm not going to complain about getting items for free, but it does create a bit of an awkward situation when it comes to the devil room in the future, because we don't have precedent. So an angel room could be great if it actually shows up, but those are like a crapshoot in and of themselves most of the time. So yeah, and I have no idea what the missing trinket does, but we're gonna hold it. We're also gonna go to our curse room, and as far as I'm concerned, make sure the same unit picks up the Guppy items, but if we get a second Guppy item, we're starting to pop off. And it took a little while. We basically did the long form equivalent of holding R by just losing over and over, until we got a run that was at least half decent, but if it comes together in the clutch, it's all worth it as far as I'm concerned, man. We have enough bombs, and it's not like another bomb is better placed there, so... Alright, that's fine. So we're gonna actually send Jacob up here, and we got teleported to the deal, which is fine, but obviously not worth much. And we're stabilized, at least for now, on HP, so... Not disappointed now. I mean, you know, far be it from me to complain, but, you know, if you considered, like, in your whole fucking life giving me a single key, that would be, like, just throwing it out there that, in general, going to item rooms tends to be, like, pretty good. I've had a pretty good history of going to item rooms. Whenever item rooms are available and you go to one, like, it can be really good for improving the quality of a run, especially some characters that sometimes they got a little bit of a barrier to entry. Oh, you got 2 luck. Where's your key? That's a great question. I got no idea. Why don't you tell me, game? Why don't you tell me? I hear the comments. He's finally lost it. Well, you could use Pandora's box. You could use Pandora's box to shut your dang mouth, okay? I know what I'm doing here. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to yell at you. It's not your fault. It's mine. Here we go. So for future reference, the Downpour 2 obviously. Despite being the 3rd floor of the game, counts as if it's the 2nd floor of the game for the purposes of Pandora's box. Because, why wouldn't it? Yeah, just fuck up my whole life. Throw some buckets straight at my face. You already know I'm not dodging them. You might as well just put me out of my misery here. Now, through the grace of the God of Isaac, we are going to get an item room. Who gets Capricorn? Well, first off, extremely important that worked out. Who gets Capricorn? First off, we're going to do a quick test. Roughly the same speed. Our weaker unit is going to get Capricorn. Our less HP unit is going to get Capricorn. I don't even know what the other item is. So, we got like, we're shooting rocks. That's very good. I mean, Capricorn plus an item that presumably can't be bad. Hopefully I don't need those words. Is an awesome setup. It's a great item room. High quality. You fucking dicks. Get out of here, Bucket Man! Stop picking up things that make spiders and also being a champion and having 9 million HP and also predicting where I'm going. And also stealing my tinted rocks. I'm so over you. I mean, we don't really want the Bible, so we'll just take a Spirit Heart on somebody. I'm not really thinking from a deal with the devil standpoint, more just to maximize like our survival for now. And I actually think that we've started to piece together like a run that has some momentum. And there were some times where it didn't look like that was too freaking likely. This is great though. A fallen fight. I would love to pick up a guppy item. Sure, yeah, dude. Why not? I would love to get an active guppy item. We got Whore of Babylon instead. Much more likely to work. Well, somewhat more likely to work for Esau than anybody else. So we're going to take it on him. It's not going to be worth anything yet, but, you know, there could be an arcade on this floor, presumably. Don't even talk to me about that damage, okay? As soon as you see them open their mouths and fire the shots, you're done. Like, you might as well just bounce. Mind if I open my mouth and fire tracking shots that go 10 miles into the air? Please don't take this as me being frustrated with Antibirth, by the way. Okay, Esau's picking up the pieces. No, Jacob's picking up the pieces. He looks exactly like fucking Morty from Rick and Morty right now. It's freaking me the hell out. It's more me being worn down by several losses in a row, and makes you primed to anything that's even slightly like a bad roll on the dice. You're like, well, nothing I could have done. RNG fucked me, you know, and that's a bad habit. But I'm hopefully like you get that I'm playing that up for humor to some extent. But I'm legitimately frustrated, but I'm also self-aware enough to know that I'm frustrated about a video game, so I'm keeping it in perspective here. Lodestone, Magnetizing Tears, along with Rainbow Baby. I think that's pretty okay. Magnetizing Tears, it's like inverted Strange Attractor, right? Like, if we hit an enemy with tears that are magnetized, our tears then are attracted to them. I think. You knew we were finding a secret room on that one. And have we have been to the shop. Just for survival's sake. I think we save our bombs. You know what? No, we don't save our bombs. Place them down like that. And then we go down to the mines. Again, there's no reason for this. I've tinted rock, yes, but I've kind of given up on the boss rush dream, and I'm just hoping to get the negative and get that done. And then, you know, if we can bum rush the boss rush in the future, then, you know, what a time to be alive. I'm gonna assume... Wow, that's amazing. Disregard. I was gonna talk about luck there for a moment, but ended up being unnecessary. You might say, why take the Spirit Heart on that guy? It's because we're gonna use this guy immediately to come in here. Yeah. But still, could be worth it. Was worth it. All right, big plays. Luck's starting to come down on our side, and I'll readily admit that. For as much as I've talked shit about finding ourselves in unlucky situations, you got to accept that, you know, sometimes luck is on your side as well. And you gotta own that when it shows up, right? Like, I don't hate it. It's like, that's a pretty strong word for a completely mundane situation, but when people refuse to recognize, it happens all the time in Hearthstone. People refuse to recognize, you know, unprecedented luck for themselves. Basically, we choose a unit to get knockback right now. I don't think it really matters. I don't even remember what the other item was, to be honest with you. There's our item tracker. Happens all the time in Hearthstone. You know, people get like a 1 in a million thing that happens to them in the positive direction, and they go, you know, oh, skill. Oh, we get like umbilical cord tears that chase us around. That's very interesting. I'm not sure if it's amazing or not, but as long as we're still shooting out the front of us as well, I'm okay with it. And then, you know, the opponent has like a coin flip, and they get the coin flip right, and they go, oh, there's RNG, fucked me again, right? It's a natural human reaction. And I think it's healthy to deflect that blame in some situations. So we are like crushing rocks. Our tears crush rocks? Is that what's going on here? Like, I was able to just break a tinted rock with my tears. So I did leave behind an unnecessary spirit heart on the last floor, I suppose, that we could have gotten. We could have gotten the advantage out of. What the fuck is going on there? Can it get us secret room access? It does not appear so. A luck downgrade. We took it on our unit that I think is already unlucky, so I'm not that disappointed unless, you know, luck works on like aggregate or something in the game. A rune. It uses immediately. Hagalaz. Could be worse. At least we got something out of it. Most of the time, you're not gonna get jack shit out of it, so. Holy crap. Yeah, again, boss rush, bit of a pipe dream, but we're alive, and we haven't really struck out on too many rooms recently. I don't think it really matters who gets that. Like, our item rooms have largely been pretty freaking good. None of them have come at us with, like, you know, Polyphemus plus Sad Onion or something, but they've all been relatively okay. This is a bit of a clusterfuck. The money's getting out of hand. Okay, starter deck. Starter deck on one unit, Mom's bottle of pills on the other, or baggie on the other. No, I think you just want it on one player here. And this is a case that we made for Crystal Ball, probably, but I'm going to save our money in the hopes of using it for better purposes in the future. Hopefully we can preserve our, like, if we don't get a deal with the devil here, hopefully we can preserve our HP so we can get that deal on the next floor. So this looks like it's going to be a great Gideon fight. Could be tough twins. I guess it could be any of the bosses on the mines. They all have variants that are large floor, I think. Alright, poor play there. Should have saved the key. It is tough twins. I think all of these mines boss fights are fairly tough with Jacob and Esau. Just so hard, especially when the enemies are so mobile. It's really tough to... Oh my god, do his tears... Well, that's fucked. Do his tears break the rocks that they have? Get out of there, dude. Nah, we're still fine on HP. It would be better to not lose so much, but we're still fine. His tears do break the rocks that they have, so that's actually like a really, really nice bonus. 1.2 speed is fine, so why don't you take this and turn it into a card? Oh, no, it's still pheromones. Down to the next floor. Yeah, okay, sure, awesome. How we doing? We're doing better. Curse of Darkness is it's a real ball buster in Antibirth, but you know, it should be meaningful. See, now that things are going okay, my tone has softened a little bit, but that's very sensible. You know what? Why don't you take that, Esau? Now, a Demon Judgment is extremely tempting. Where's that money? Oh, Swallowed Penny, of course. Sloppy play, but it worked. Now, do we want to take that? I don't know. I've been burned by that. routinely and Lucchini in Antibirth. It's been a cruel mistress. HP. I think you should take it. And then, you know, we're gonna just immediately put it to use for us down here. It's a very scary prospect what you're doing here. I'm gonna be honest, I picked that up by accident, but it looks to be an advantage here. I should just be holding control the whole time, but my finger hurts. I don't want to hold control the whole time. Please, a key. A key! Oh, I just lost a penny for being impatient there. I'm gonna blow this dude up. Don't be a lame, you know the game and how it goes. You're about to get blown. Okay, our leading unit is gonna take the item that provides some small modicum of defense. So it was a DPS, or sorry, a damage upgrade for Esau from experimental treatment. I think an HP downgrade? But then also a tears downgrade, so maybe slightly worse than a wash. We might as well take Kamikaze. Just do not hit Q by accident. I think we can actually afford to go a little further on this guy, because he's got... Oh, first off, he's got Whore of Babylon, which I totally forgot about. But then also, you know, if he gets the blood bag, we can just give that to Jacob and be in a better spot. So we do, you know, we have mild potential synergies to keep an eye out for. If we can get Pyromaniac, putting that on Jacob is exquisite. You're watching the boss rush dream fade away. It's not gonna happen. But we can still make the alt path work. And I think if we ever have to do this shit again, I don't know if it's worth the cost to do the alternate paths. I would take so much less damage if I was, like, just being a character... Or, sorry, being on floors that I understood a little bit better. Like, normally, by normal standards, you'd be like, HP's fine. There's, like, no risk of death. That's not fair in this situation. There is a high risk of death. You know, we routinely get bodied by bosses and take, like, 4 or 5 damage in a boss fight, so... We have to be so cautious right now. But I definitely do not want to fall into that trap of like, oh, we didn't get, you know, Brimstone, the game hates us. It's very easy when you get on a bad run to start, you know, throwing blame out there. It's a tough call for who got that Spirit Heart, to be honest, which is not a good sign. Oh, Jesus Christ. Take him. Break him. Red hearts? Red hearts. Okay, honestly, it still goes to you. No keys, of course, because that would be too easy. Greg Gideon. Well, first off, you can break, like, all these rocks. That'd be a huge asset. Soy milk spiders? Fuck off. How are they still moving? Holy shit. What is a boy to do in a situation like this? There we go. We finally cleaned out some of the rocks. Amazingly, we have deal with the devil prospects still, at least temporarily. You mind, like, letting me land, thank you, a single shot? I feel like our trailing tiers here, combined with Lodestone, is actually kind of cool. It's like the enemies rush us, but when they get Lodestoned, our tier trail gravitates towards them. Camera's fucking me. Oh, I didn't even realize, dude. I was so tunnel visioned. Completely my bad. Oh my god. Well, that's the kind of rage you want, I suppose, is when you take personal responsibility. Dude, Jacob and Esau is just kicking the shit out of me lately. Well, thanks for watching. I mean that sincerely. If you enjoyed the episode, click the like button. It helps out a great deal. Of course, subscribe if you want to see more in the future. More to tick off in Antibirth than I expected, I guess, given our poor performance lately. But for now, thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed it. Thanks for your support. I'll see you next time. It will get better.